We were able to obtain the teen's court records in both cases through public records requests, and those files detail how and why that teen was able to return to school here at Pickerington North. It also lists him as a suspect in a third case that didn't happen until after he returned to school. Today, though, he was sentenced in the first two cases. A Fairfield County juvenile has been sentenced for 2 sexual assault cases involving other children. The first happened in June of last year when police say the then 14-year-old approached an 8-year-old girl while at a playground and said he wanted to play a game. Reports say he took the girl to the basketball courts behind shrubs and assaulted her.
This is not the person that you are. You are a child of God, and He loves you right where you sit.
That child's parents in court Wednesday telling the teen that while this affected their daughter and family tremendously, they will continue to pray for him. The parents of the young girl saying the teen's parents did little to keep him from reoffending.
The chose to not take this seriously. They did nothing to protect other children from their son.
2 months later, last August, another victim.
I can't sleep at night. I worry about what my son will remember as he grows older.
That case, where court records say the same teen, then 15 years old, was accused of sexually assaulting a 5-year-old boy while playing hide and seek. Here's that victim's father.
We feel betrayed by a court system that's failed to impose protections for our community and the protections it deserves.
The teen was charged as a juvenile in both cases. He reached a plea deal in the June case and was found delinquent of gross sexual imposition. Court records further show the court found the boy delinquent or guilty of rape in the August case.
Society also needs to be made aware of this threat to our innocent children.
Then in January, the teen was allowed back at Pickerington North High School. Court records show a student safety plan was developed and signed off on by the court and Pickerington North principal Mark Ulbrich. 10 TV has obtained that plan from the Fairfield County Prosecutor's Office before it was sealed. That plan lays out in detail how the student would be monitored from the school bus ride to and from school, saying he was to sit in the first couple rows, and that was to be communicated to bus staff by Pickerington North administration. The bus company would not confirm if they received the plan. It also details monitoring for the student in the classroom, the hallways, and the lunchroom. 9 days after that plan was put in place, that same teen was accused of propositioning a 7-year-old on a school bus to unbutton his pants. He has currently not been charged in this case.
There is clearly a risk to the community. In the span of just a few months last summer, the defendant sexually assaulted, raped 2 young children that we know of to date. Then while waiting, he reoffended with yet another young child on a school bus. Either his parents failed to impress on him the seriousness of his action in the criminal charges, or he didn't care.
The teen was sentenced to 1 year and 6 months, respectively, for both cases. However, the judge suspended his stay with the Ohio Department of Youth Services and instead sentenced the teen to a community correction facility to receive treatment, where he will be released once he completes his treatment. And once he is released, he will then be on probation for the next 5 years. And I'm told it will also be determined at a later date if he will need to register as a sex offender. Principal Mark Ulbrich, by the way, has been on administrative leave since February. And talking with the district today, there is no change in that status. The district, however, has never said why Principal Ulbrich was placed on administrative leave in the first place. Today in court, it was talked about, the safety plan and Principal Ulbrich's involvement. In talking with the district today, I was again told they do not publicly comment on ongoing personnel issues. In Pickerington, Bryant Somerville, 10 TV News.